Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you listen to the sound of my voice. This one, na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Mazanamde Kanu. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency ESN Ekpa Simon and Joko, for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you because we know in your hands Biafra is coming. In your hands Biafra is safe. And in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. My fellow Biafrans, today, I don't come again, oh. Today, it is to give respect to those that respect is due. You all saw those that claimed they were doing the NSAS. Today is day 9 and they don't stop their protest. Their plan all this while was to get the Biafrans involved so as to get the Fulani cabal, their military, to not have the chance to have a straight target towards us. Because you and I know, say, once the Biafrans come out to protest, they go carry their guns out, then go spy us. When they spy us, they go put one small flag there. They go say, this ones, when they spy, they be IPOB. You know, and all those things. So we thank God, say, our Prime Minister, His Excellency Obatobie, Mazi Ekpa Simon and Joko, he instructed the Biafrans, say, make we no come out, come protest. Because what they are fighting for is not what we are looking for. They are fighting to end bad governance. Our own, what we are fighting to end that zoo called Nigeria. Two contrasting views, no be the same thing. But today, the governors, the southeastern governors, the so-called southeastern governors, and the politicians, the one begin lay claim. The one claim saying that they make the Biafrans no come out to protest. They want to steal the glory of Simon Ekpa. This is the problem I have with the politicians. My PM, I tell you this. If we are not careful with these politicians, when we get Biafra, these guys, they will come and they will want to rule us, or they will take the money they have stolen and they will think we are still in Nigeria. They will want to put a candidate by proxy, then go steal their zoo money, then go use and put a candidate to become a governor, a senator in the land of Biafra. Now they want to claim the glory. They want to jack the glory. They want to steal the glory of Simon Ekpa. You and I know that all the Biafrans were listening to Simon Ekpa. And when he said we should not come out to vote or we should not come out to protest, we all obeyed the clarion call. But today, the politicians don't begin the stiff arm, say, na them do am. Na them do am. Na them tell us to stay for house. If you're ready, let's go there. Make sure hear this one. Hear good analysis. Listen.
East region of Nigeria has abstained from...
Listen, take it back.
The southeast region of Nigeria has abstained from participating in the End Bad Governance protest, and quite noticeably too. It said that in the last couple of days, the development comes on the heels of recent tensions and calls for Igbos to leave other parts of Nigeria. Now, compared to the northern turnout, SBM intelligence reports that there were no protests in states like Abia, Imo, Anambra on day 1 of the protest, and records of same on subsequent days.
Now, SBM intelligence reports suggest that there is a significant fear that Igbo involvement in the protest could be misinterpreted as rebellion, or their activism could be labeled as an attempt to overthrow the government or make it uncomfortable.
Listen.
Joining us as former secretary to the Abia State government and former commissioner for information, Abia State, Honorable Ralph Egbu. Good morning and thanks for joining us, Honorable.
Yes, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me this morning.
You're welcome. All right, so let's start first of all with your broad perspective on the reason the Southeast was quiet during the End Bad Governance protest.
Well, I would think it's an erroneous position being put out there that Southeast didn't participate or opted out. That may not be entirely true. The picture, because I live in the Southeast myself and I'm a political player, in-depth political player, will be the fact that let me come a little low, and I hope our listeners will understand. Zebrudaya says, I know you know the popular Zebrudaya play. He said he has seen 99. What is 100? The people of the zone have become very used to hardship. Since after the Civil War, when the Nigerian state declared the 3 R's, they said reconstruction, rehabilitation, and which other one? The 3 R's. None was ever implemented. None. We can see the speed with which the federal government, especially under Buhari administration, created the Northeast Development Commission.
Listen.
And to say bring quick rehabilitation to a place that the issues of banditry and insurgency is yet to be abated. But in the Southeast, yes, they were defeated in a civil war where they wanted them to be Nigerians. And as I speak, more than nearly 64 years or about 63 years after that civil war, the Southeast is on record to have the worst state of infrastructure. The roads are so terrible. The electricity connections and stations are the most dilapidated you can find anywhere in the world.
God, that's because the presence of the zoo government is not in the Southeast. There is no fiscal policies that affects the Southeast. No monetary policies from the zoo government affects the Southeast. They gave you 20 pounds to chop and die. In the year 1970, they gave on 20 pounds to chop and die. Think about that. 54 years ago, 20 pounds to chop and die. That was the last so-called fiscal policy or monetary policy that the zoo government made for us. So let's continue. Listen.
Except those raised by the local population. Nothing at all. So it's not like they said they won't participate. Sometimes there is power in silence. You remember they have been agitating and they said they call it, what do you call it?
Sit at home.
Secession. And we are leaders. I am part of the leadership, called leadership of the people. And when the young ones say a secession, we know, we who play politics know that there's nothing like secession.
Hey, you see, when we are saying secession to this man are politics. When we are saying we want to leave to this man na politics. He has been speaking nice for a long time, but what he just said now is very, very wrong. Which is why I'm telling my PM, say, when we get our Biafra, please, my PM, when we have our Biafra, we don't want to hear say person they sponsor candidates. Because these politicians, they go begin carry the money when they don't steal from Nigeria. They go and begin sponsor candidates. They want the elections to be about money, spending more money to get into power. They want to bring their bad habits from Nigeria. This man just talks, say, when the youths are saying we want secession, we want out of Nigeria, to him, he is wearing his own politics cap. If they believe in our politics, he goes to Abuja to discuss politics. Let's continue.
The highest level of...
Take it back. Listen.
Connections and stations are the most dilapidated you can find anywhere in the world. No industries except those raised by the local population. Nothing at all. So it's not like they said they won't participate. Sometimes there is power in silence. You remember they have been agitating and they said they call it, what do you call it, secession. And we are leaders. I am part of the leadership, called leadership of the people. And when the young ones say a secession, we know, we who play politics know that there's nothing like secession. It can be the highest level of anger. And how do perceptive leaders who want to build a nation state address it? You address it by saying, okay, come, let's talk. Before
my PM, this in language, I no like him. This in language, I no like him. So this is the thinking of these people. Say, when we say we want Biafra, to them, they are thinking about politics. They are thinking about having a position in the cabinet of Tinubu. When we say it is Biafra or die, it is freedom or die, people like this, oh, it's a chance for them to go to Aso Rock and go and get some crumbs. To them, it is politics. That the Zoo military are coming to buy us in Biafra land. To him, it is politics. Okay, make I allow this man land. I will not give him water yet. Make I allow this man land. Continue. Oh my God, have mercy.
Honorable, apologies. I just want to, clarify. Yes. Are you saying that the Southeast participated, but through silence, or they are maybe just focused on other things?
Silence. There's potency. When they decide to say we resign to faith, you should be worried. Silence is ominous. So when they say, we are used to it, let's leave it that way. We have been killed. Imagine what was happening in Kaduna and is it Castina, where protesting citizens, Kano and Kaduna had to jump on armored. If we had been Southeast, how many people would have gone down by now?
There you go. Now he's made a good point now. Say, we saw in Kaduna, been a Kano, where they were hanging in armored tank. The armored tank of the military, been a police. You and I know, say, for even the land of Biafra, ordinary white flag, no be Russian flag, no be Biafran flag, ordinary white flag, when them fly, they killed more than 400 people there. You saw the battle of Mpo, what they did to us in Mpo. Even when we go to pray, they killed us. So their plan was, they were hoping, say, the Biafrans will come out to protest this Tinubu stuff. That was their plan. They will not have the chance to buy our men because we have been fighting an asymmetric warfare according to General Musa. To us, it is a guerrilla warfare. To them, it is asymmetric warfare. So the chance when they get to buy plenty of our men be say, like say we join that riot, have been a protest. Then go switch off all the cameras. They go open live bullets the way they buy people in Kano. They go keep in fact they go buy us in droves, and them go lie say na IPOB when they buy say people were doing the protest. Suddenly the ESN they came out. They always use the word ESN. The ESN they came out and there was a gunfire. There was a bullet exchange. They can carry some Biafran flag, put for floor. They will carry pump action when they walk, put for floor. They will carry charm, they will tie red cloth. Then go put cola nut, tie them up. They go say that charm be that. This was their biggest chance to buy the youths of the Biafrans. Because right now, last time I checked, their so-called 10 days riot has stopped. It died a natural death. Their protest has ended on the 9th day. Oh my God. God. This Nigerian youths, man. You guys, that's why we told you, say, you guys are not ready. We are not on the same page until you're ready to discuss what we want. Now we go lead the protest. Ordinary 9 days, don't stop. Let's continue. Listen.
They are talking of one. I just saw your reviews, and they are talking about one person, and everybody there is hysteria everywhere. But what of a case where hundreds, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 have been just eliminated, and nobody asks questions?
Exactly. When it comes to the Biafrans, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 of us will be eliminated, and they go say, "We thank God. God don't catch them, buy them." And my PM, you made a very good point yesterday. You said if we had come out, all those who are flying the so-called Russian flags, they will turn around. They will begin carrying the Nigerian flag. Then go see they support Nigeria, that the Biafrans are the problem. Before you know, it will not give the Zoo military the ammunition to buy the women, the children, the young, the youths, the poor, the uncivilized, the vulnerable in Biafra land. And nobody go tell us sorry. Nobody go care. Even people like Rufai Oseni, they will not discuss it on their TV because they'll go with the narrative of the military. Military go show pictures of charms. They go show pictures of IPOB flag. They go show pictures of fake guns and all those things. And they will tell them, say, these ones that came, they are criminals. They try to use the protest to take over Nigeria. I know them very well. I know the zoo very, very well. They cannot fool us. They cannot fool us. Let's continue.
If people in a nation are calm and angry, calmness can also portend anger.
All right.
Not necessarily against the present administration, though. Not necessarily.
Okay. I want us to talk about something that I had seen. The leader, a traditional leader, the national vice president of the Igbo social cultural group, Igbo, Damian Okeke Ogene, had talked about, in an interview, talked about how the Igbo people were treated. I'm going to quote what was said. He said that the people of the region had become tired of seeking freedom, relevance, and equal treatment in Nigeria. The traditional ruler also said that the region had also been frustrated with their failed quest to produce Nigeria's president. So now we have cried enough, we have been cheated enough, we don't have anything to do. So we instead kept quiet and started praying to our God. Whenever God feels to answer us, we are descendants of Israel, he will answer us. Anyway, but you've heard what he said.
Hold it there. You see what this guy just did now? When he quotes the Eze, when he said, we are descendants of Israel. She just said, anyway. Why not quote the man? You chose to quote him. Why do you got angry quoting him where he said, we are descendants of Israel? My people, the media, they are not fair to us. So. Ordinary quote, when person quote, when he say we are descendants of Israel, should they vex say, anyway. Talkers have said the military came to buy us in the name of protest. Do you now get it? Which is why Simon Ekpa said, if we had come out, all those who are protesting, they will stop, they will turn around, they will blame the Igbos. Those carrying the Russian flag, they will dump the flag, they will carry the Nigerian flag, and they will blame the Igbos. Before your eye, a journalist just do that the same thing now. They call it an unconscious bias. Unconscious bias. Unconsciously, you are biased against the people. Just because you were quoting somebody, you were reading what someone said, where he said they have to stay at home and pray to their God because we are descendants of Israel. Our God will answer us. You were now angry. Anyway, you pushed what he said off. Why did you do that, madam? Why? Why did you do? You see me, I did catch everything. Let's take it back. Watch what she did there. Watch.
We have been cheated enough. We don't have anything to do. So we instead kept quiet and started praying to our God. Whenever God feels to answer us, we are descendants of Israel, he will answer us. Anyway, but you've heard what he...
You see the way she said, anyway, she shrugged them off. That statement, she shrugged it off. Huh? And God, Lord have mercy. Man, my people, no, in fact, we are on our own. We are on our own for that zoo called Nigeria. With the Biafran zoo, we are on our own. If you assume, say, any other tribe go show you empathy, we are wasting our time. We must follow Simon Ekpa. He's the only one that understands the language of this zoo. He's the only one. Not the politicians. Not the journalists. Definitely not them. PM Simon Ekpa is the only one. We must follow his blueprint. Let's continue.
Said, I'd like you to maybe further elaborate on what this thought process might be like, and if some of the things or the points he has highlighted are part of the reasons that Ndi will refuse to be a part of this process.
It's not about president of Nigeria. A president of Nigeria with the may not favor the Igbos. Take it from me. And a few of us Igbo extraction, maybe to as our son, we have made it to the, but that is not the issue. We had chief of army staff, a population of Nigeria that many Igbo, and so that is what I'm saying is not fundamental. The fundamental thing, and which the president that I wish well, Bola Tinubu, I wish him well. Never mind the accidents and Bobby traps he couldn't see and is bumping into. What I expected to see in his address would have been that even the pattern, even the
Hey! Internet. See their internet for that zoo.
For proper development of Nigeria.
Hey!
I love this country. That should be a baseline for the black man all over. But we must do things properly. If you were to address cardinal issues, it's not about even Igbo presidency, like I'm telling you. It's now an urgency of the Nigerian nationalities to say what they want. Do we agree in Nigeria? Which the answer is to yes.
See zoo and their internet. Ordinary internet, they cannot get it. Ordinary network service. For how many years? For how long? Why must you be backward? Eh? Why must the zoo always be backward? Look at the quality of their videos. Oh God, this zoo don't tire me, man. Aye! Fiakwa. Very backward shithole country. A shithole country.
For not taking part in the protest, against President Bola Tinubu. Is there a lot of people in the Southeast that agree with, those views from their governors, from the Southeastern states?
We have gone past the governors who enjoy the perks of office talking. We've gone past that. No governor was responsible for the attitude of the Igbos, you see. It's just self-wisdom. If you have tried it.
Okay, good. This man tries small. Say, nobody governors, 9 days responsible for the South, for the Biafrans, not partaking. I hope that's what he's saying, because the internet of this video, it don't begin crack. The zoo, their network is not good. So I will try to go back to where this man asked him this question. Let's see what he said from there. Let's see.
Where I've worked, that I stopped in my study magazines.
Listen.
The issue of petrol has been there since we found oil in this country.
Oh,
the issue of the issue of electricity has been there. I'm with you.
Yeah, Honor, just final question. I would like that you quickly also respond to Governor Peter Umba, Dave Umahi, Opus Adima, and a few others. I've seen reports, of them commending people from the Southeast for not taking part in the protest, against President Bola Tinubu. Is there a lot of people in the Southeast that agree with, those views from their governors, from the Southeastern states?
Hold it there. This is where the governors, they try to claim they were responsible for Biafran staying at home. They are so-called thanking Biafrans for staying at home, for listening to them. That's the 419 of your criminal so-called governors from the Southeast. They claim, said, not them. They were responsible. It was them that made Biafran stay at home. Obatobi, my PM, just don't play, just ignore them. That's the way they play. That's the game they play. They know it is you that the people will listen to. But they will use their 419, they will lie, spin the news around, and say it was them that was responsible. So that they will now go to Aso Rock and get some more money from Tinubu. I call them a bunch of slaves. 419 as fraudsters. Only one man did not speak. Governor Alex Oti. Because he knows the person who is behind it. Respect to Governor Alex Oti. Respect to him. At least he's giving honor to where and to whom honor is due by keeping quiet. When these ones they are playing to the gallery, they want to steal the shine of the occasion. They want to go to Abuja and bow down and say, Tinubu, we told you there will be no protest in Biafra land. We have delivered. It is time to bless us. Criminals, continue.
We have gone past the governors, people who enjoy the cakes of office talking. We've gone past that. No governor was responsible for the attitude of the Igbos, you see. It's just self-wisdom. If you have tried it in and say, Igbos have made the greatest contribution to create the modern Nigeria. You have had where you are, I don't know where you are, whether you're in Nigeria or in Lagos. You are hearing Igbo must go. Because we left here and we feel that wherever we go, we make it a home, that Nigeria should be a home to all. So Igbos have made the greatest contribution to the modern Nigeria. So it was not by the instrument. We've got past governors taking position. They can take position for self-survival.
Okay, I'm happy with what you said there again. You see, this man is like a yin and yang, you know. He goes up and comes down. I'm happy by what he said. That the governors cannot be given that, you know, props. Because everywhere you go to Lagos, you hear about the Igbo must go, Igbo must go. So the governors are not responsible. What was their actions when they heard from Lagos? Igbo must go. They said nothing because they don't care about you guys. It was only Simon Ekpa who spoke on that. Your so-called governors, they kept quiet because they don't care. What they are after is the money, the revenue, the allowance coming to their so-called states. Only Simon Ekpa spoke to the Biafrans in Lagos. And officially, he made Lagos a liaison office. That's to show you the quality of a good leader. When Simon saw the attack, the barrage of attack being met on the Biafrans in Lagos, he held a meeting with the Biafrans in Lagos. And from there was a charter, a liaison office, opened in Lagos. That's how a real leader will operate. Obatobie. 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 Oh, God. I'm so proud of you, my PM. Well done.
I've shown you what that they can do. Nobody went to a meeting to say in Enugu or in Imo also. But the general feel is that we are used to. This is something we have been clamoring since we were defeated. We agree we were defeated. But we think that we can build a new nation where the industry and vision of the Igbo man can be given a vent. But it hasn't been so.
Oh God, they will not allow that one. This is why you say you are defeated. We were not defeated though. We're not defeated. At least according to them, they say no victor, no vanquish. But the mistake is you guys, you believed in that mantra. You believed in them and you scavenged around the whole country, building your tents around the whole of that so-called Nigeria, doing your businesses. You believed in one Nigeria. But now they are telling you the Igbos must go back home. In a so-called one Nigeria, those that stopped you from leaving Nigeria, they are saying the Igbos must go. Ha! Lord have mercy. The wickedness pass wickedness. These ones, they are more evil than the devil. The people we are dealing with in Nigeria, they are more satanic than Satan. That's why we must leave them and go. With the Biafrans, we must leave them and go. And by 2nd December, we are going home. Let me allow this man to wrap up.
What I'm saying is not even an ethnic thing. Ethnicism should be condemned. Religion, we've tried it, it's not working. Let's sit down and decide the Nigeria that can work for us. We have university who produce, including people like you. Somebody was even telling me the other day, the last interview I granted their correspondent, he said media is responsible. When will we stop displaced aggression and misdirection of issues? The cardinal problem is what kind of Nigeria do we want and what is the pathway? What is the template for developing Nigeria? So I think that is the cardinal question. We've gone past whether Governor Mbang spoke or he didn't speak. What is the other one? Imo State. Whether he spoke. We've gone past there.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Raf Egbu, I'm happy by what you said. At least you have challenged the media. You have challenged them because they claim they're educated. They say they have their doctorate degree. They say they are the best when it comes to the command of English. But these guys, they act childish. They act so stupid. They act like slaves. They are allowing old men without qualifications to rule them. They cannot speak out. Somebody like Rufai Oseni keep on saying he loves his military. He has seen what the military they did to the people when they were doing their protest. Tomorrow again he go say, I love my military. God bless the military. Oji Okpe go say, I love the police because my father is a policeman. I love the police. But you saw what the police they did. The police in 2024, you saw what they did to the protesters. But no, you will still say you love the police. Because deep inside, you know say the police, they are the ones to stop the Biafrans from living. Deep inside, you know say the army, they are the ones that the Zoo government will use in a bid to stop us from living. Because you guys, you know that the moment the Biafrans will leave Nigeria, now Una go begin face the Fulani cabal. And like what happened to Afonja in Ilori, the cabal will come and in a platter of gold, they will take over your resources. They will take over your land. They will change your land to an Islamic land. You know that. That is why you want the Biafrans to remain with you monkeys in that zoo called Nigeria. We are living. We are living. From the 2nd of December, we are living. The days of saying we want to go to the media and cry and beg you to report the news, those days don't go. If you lie, call Finland, call the ambassador of Finland, lie on the name of Simon Ekpa, you are wasting your time. The Finnish government, they don't see una nyash. Tolo nyash don't open. Breeze don't blow. Foul nyash don't open. They don't see una nyash. Ordinary protest. You guys, your government turned it into a violence protest. Ordinary protest. Your government were using live bullets on people. Is shithole country. 2nd of December. I mean, you pull like, oh my God. You guys, look, when I begin pray, make I begin pray. Because 2nd of December, make una begin pray wherever you are from. Make you begin pray because we are living. We shall wait for no one. We are living. Make una begin pray. I rest my case. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have ears, let them hear. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you. Bye-bye.
I am angry. I am angry at Nigeria. I am angry at this government which seems to be letting us down. I am angry at us as a people. I am angry at my people in Igbo. Because Onya Juada Jomwe. Yes. If they have refused you, why are you refusing yourself? Stop complaining and do it for yourself. We've always been able to do that. Everybody follows the line and gets done what needs to be done. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are wonderful people. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are resilient. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are people with integrity, with conscience, with a feeling of humanity that they can reach out wherever they are and contribute something to that society and not care that they're not even from there. I am a proud Igbo woman. And if there's anything you know about me as I walk into a place, know that there's nothing you can do to me in this country to bow my head. I will not do it. I am my father's daughter. I am my mother's daughter. But at the same time, you talk about never again. But go ahead. We will not succumb. We will not bow. We are children of God. We are here for a purpose. God has put us on this good earth for that purpose. You cannot drive us to the sea. You cannot tell us to shut up and take the pain that you are inflicting on us, abuse us on top of it. Listen, if you don't want us, then let us go. Thank you.